welcome back. It's Barb City, where it be hella mother effing litty. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Before we do, as always, remember when in doubt, just pull that mother effing blunt out. Thank you to everybody that continues to follow us on all platforms, especially Barb City Facebook. You are very much appreciated, okay? Our first topic is going to be about Glorilla. Glorilla is being called out because she tried to use Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and JT's name to push the whole girls girl narrative that we all know is false. So people were just not here for it, okay? I want to say one thing. I did a live video yesterday. I got deep. I got into the details. So if you want to check that out and you want to hear that side of my opinion, you guys, please go check out my most recent live. But anyways, you guys, people are feeling like Glorilla is trying to use the whole controversy, the drama, using other artists' name and everything like that to be able to get sales and streams. And y'all, it is not far-fetched. This is all the new girls do. But anyway, in Glorilla's recent song, she said, I just pray one day the bad bees will come together because Cardi and Nicki on a track will break some effing records. Me and JT ain't the best of friends, but we ain't beefing. So we are going to get into JT and Glorilla. And no, I'm not going to break it down post for post because Barb City just does not give a F about that. But there is one part of the argument that we are going to clock. So anyways, y'all, I don't know if Glorilla is aware, but Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have already done a song together. They've already done records together, all that good stuff. Okay, the song is called Motorsport, and everybody knows about it. It had a lot of talk behind it simply because Offset literally begged Nicki Minaj to allow his very own wife to put a verse on one of his songs. So I highly doubt that Glorilla does not know that, but if she does not, it further proves that this girl's girl narrative is BS. So I'm going to get into some comments and I'm going to respond to them, okay? The first one said, I don't know. I feel like people want them to make up because they see Nicki hasn't let up. But in 2018, nobody cared about them making up and they allowed Cardi to try to take her out. Now the tables are turning. Now Nicki is supposed to make up with them. They don't have to hate each other, but Nicki don't gotta save Cardi's career because Cardi didn't care about hers when it was the other way around. So let's be clear. I feel like they're trying to push Nicki into a corner, okay? They're basically trying to let everybody come out and be like, oh, I'm tired of the beef. I'm tired of the diss tracks and everything. And the reason why they're doing that is because they now see their careers will not go anywhere without Nicki Minaj and the Barbs. And so if Nicki Minaj does not take their bait and basically forgive everybody and start, working with everybody, they're then going to run the whole narrative of her being a bully and being a bitter and washed up and not wanting to work with anybody, okay? So when this starts happening, just say Barb City said it first. Another person said, when Cardi publicly apologizes to Nicki, that's when they will come together. The disrespect was public, so should be the apology. And I agree. It's like Cardi B chucked a shoe at Nicki Minaj over a fake post that one of her fans created. She needs to apologize for that, okay? Another person said, girl, you ain't never support Nicki Minaj. Stop trying to use her name for streams and sales, in my opinion, y'all, because it's just like, Glorilla, aren't you the same person that unfollowed Nicki Minaj after you worked with Cardi B? So not only is it given this whole girl's girl narrative is fake, but it's also given you're a follower.
Always something with these bitches. Like, be yourself. I promise it's okay to be yourself. I promise. God.
Another person said, y'all keep saying keep Nicki out of it like she said something bad about her. Somebody responded and said, so people use Nicki's name to get the Barbs to go listen and talk about it. Leave her out of it, good or bad. And that's period. Okay, you know what you're doing, all the way up to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Everybody has to use the barbs for streams and sales. Nicki Minaj has the biggest, most loyal fan base, okay? About 75% of the industry and people that buy and listen to music are barbs, okay? Now, let's go on ahead and get into JT also joining in with the internet and deciding to clock Glorilla with the fake BS, okay? No, I don't care that they were in prison together. I don't care that Glorilla just shaded JT in her last song, Yeah, Glow, right? Saying that she smacked her in prison. I don't care that JT is calling it a lie and them going back and forth calling each other ugly. I don't care about none of that. The only part that I want to get into is this right here. I even crossed out what Glorilla had to say because it just is not important. So JT responded to something Glorilla said and said, that never made me feel away, D-Face. I never reacted, never gave an F. Just stop the fake unity. And that's it. That's all we're asking for, because if y'all do not want to include the number one female rapper, you can never have female rap unity. Stop the fake.
Y'all be raggedy as fuck. Raggedy, raggedy, raggedy.
And let's go on ahead and give JT her mother effing flowers out.
Just give a bitch her roses out. I mean, you know I love just give a bitch her roses out. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Let's get into Saweetie deciding to be messy and then hiding her hands, and her also getting her budget approved for her new song, Nani. So during the whole feud with JT and Glorilla, Saweetie decided to like a shady tweet that was towards Glorilla and then acted like she didn't know what was going on. You guys, Barb City blooper rolls, okay? We're 7 minutes in. I'm not starting over, okay? I'm over it. Anyway, Saweetie said, my noties are blowing up. What did I do? That right there tells me you know what you did. You just announced a new song. You just announced that your budget was approved. You're always posting pretty pictures. Why would your notifications not be blowing up? Why would you feel like you did something wrong? Well, this is why. If you go to Saweetie's likes over on Twitter, the very first thing you're going to see that she did not delete is the shady post from JT towards Glorilla, where JT posted all of her mugshots and she circled an empty space, basically telling Glorilla, like, girl, my last mugshot is pending if you keep playing with me, right? Well, someone responded to Saweetie and said, sister, you accidentally supported something in the middle of a fight. And Saweetie, trying to hide her hands and play dumb, says, who I'm fighting. Like, girl, stop it. Stop it. You trying to get in on the beef because you got your new song coming. And I just really hope that you're not about to try to turn into these other girls, because I've always said, you know, you're pretty, you're unproblematic, everything like that. And I really hope you're not about to start pushing the whole drama and all that to be able to sell.
I'm tired now. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of her. I cannot save this girl no more.
So speaking of selling music, the other day when Saweetie announced her new song, Nani, okay, Warner Records, who she signed to, put fire emojis underneath her post. And she said, can y'all approve the budget? So people did notice that Saweetie does not have a budget right now. I did a video on this the other day. People were trying to say, oh, she's begging for a budget, blah, blah, blah. Well, Saweetie said, thanks to me begging for the budget to get approved, it got approved. Nani on the way. So let me know if you guys will be buying and streaming. My coins are only for Nicki, okay? But I might give Saweetie one stream. It sounds like the song is going to be pop, and in my opinion, she does good in pop compared to how she does in rap. But let me know how you guys feel, and let's move forward to Doja Cat, Also throwing shade yet again and trying to hide her hands. Now, Doja Cat does this all the time. She did it with Cardi B. She did it with Lotto. She did it with Nicki. Like, she throws very direct shots where people know exactly what and who she's talking about, right? But then she will claim, like, oh, I'm not shading anybody. Like, it's just tiring. Like, girl, you guys all use this same technique to sell music, but can't stand on business. And that's what makes the disses so weak. But anyway, in one of her recent songs, she said, why the F these B's always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause B ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my A. I call her Stewart. She the lowest. She so down and out. I'll sue her. Grow the F up. At your age, you're immature. Maybe one day you gonna create some alert. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour like me. Hey, so I hope I pronounced that allure word right. If I didn't, I don't care. Okay, but I gotta point something out here, right? People were trying to say that she was talking about Nicki Minaj. She wasn't, okay? It's very clear because she said maybe one day you'll go on tour. Nicki Minaj has been on world tours with an S and multiple tours. So she obviously was not talking to Nicki Minaj, but other smart people started pointing out that maybe she was responding to Azealia Banks. If you guys look at my screen, these are all old posts from Azealia Banks clowning Doja Cat. So people felt like, okay, she's finally responding to to Azealia Banks, right? Well, Doja Cat came out and said this. No one has done anything to me for me to even want to begin to diss them. All my peers been nice as F and welcoming of me. Please stop effing grasping for straws here. I don't play these games you guys are all playing. It's incredibly childish and quite frankly, the most depressing I've ever seen on the internet. Grow the F up. I don't get into rap beef. So this post was deleted because of course people started calling Doja Cat out because in another song, some of her lyrics where she was shading another female rapper, she said, pass the popcorn because I really like rap beef. So girl, it's just like, stop. Y'all do this all the time. If you're going to throw shade, stand on business. That's why I respect Bigfoot so much because Nicki Minaj name dropped. Like she said what she said and she stood on business. All right. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, let's go on ahead and add some razzle dazzle.
I promise the next time.
Oops, wrong thing. Let's go on ahead and add some razzle dazzle to this video, you guys, and get into Nicki Minaj. So the video that I just turned on, that I turned off, was actually Nicki Minaj letting it be known that we will not be waiting long for her next album. Check this out.
I promise the next album is not going to take 5 years.
Okay, I was very much gagged.
Nan and a boo-boo, bitch. I'ma keep gagging you hoes.
Okay, Pink Friday 2, Pink Friday nails, Pink Friday 2 perfume. We got the shoes, all that, and now you're telling me we're not gonna have to wait for another album, child? It's just like, oh my God. Then she had another message, you guys, during her performance. The Onika magazine tweeted Nicki Minaj's heartfelt speech before performing her song, you guys. Y'all in these abbreviations, it'd be throwing me off, okay? Really do, because I'd be like, what song is that for? Let me think of the titles. But anyways, you guys, it was like a 4-page video, See, it's the end of the video, okay? And you guys know at the end of the video, then Barb City blooper rolls really get to rolling, because I'd be tired. I'd be like, how many times did I try this video? How many times did I mess up? I am ready to be done. But anyways, you guys, there was a very heartfelt video over on Twitter going around of Nicki Minaj. She said a lot of loving, things to the Barbs, just showing appreciation and all that good stuff. And in the video that I just played, she also said we won't be waiting for the album, right? Well, she also said, we got them spending millions of dollars for what I get for free, which is authentic love. I am proud to call you guys my world. So I love this for her. Obviously, she is talking about Rock Nation and, Megan Thee Stallion and people forking all this money out for this fake tour and thing like that. But Nicki Minaj didn't have to do any of that, you guys. The Barbs love her, period. Okay? Nicki Minaj has done 18 sold out shows, you guys, on a world tour. Like I always say, the internet hate does not translate in real life. Nicki Minaj is love, and I'm glad that she knows that, okay? You guys, thank you for enjoying Barb City Blooper Rolls. I hope y'all have fun, and I hope that y'all understand that being a content creator is not always easy, all right? And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.